Welcome to Astrid Investigates, created by Flying Bridge Theatre's new online repertory company. The scripts have been written by our two artistic directors, Tim Baker and Daniel LLewelyn-Williams, inspired by the short stories of Alan Roderick. This series of audio dramas is part of our response to the coronavirus lockdown of 2020. Without stages on which to play, we've tried to emulate as far as possible the immediacy and intimacy of live theatre. Therefore, each episode is recorded as a single take by actors, technicians and a director working remotely from home studios linked and mixed live across the internet. What you hear has not been edited, it's how it was performed. Music and direction by Tim Baker, technical support by Matthew Williams, marketing and distribution by Jamie Rees. Astrid Price, private investigator, is played by Manon Eames, and all other characters are played by Daniel LLewelyn-Williams. This project has been made possible by the Arts Council of Wales, the National Lottery and the Welsh Government. We hope you enjoy. Diolch.
"'Tis the night before Christmas, and here we are, sat around the electric bar fire, me in my plastic wingback chair, my daughter, Astrid Price, the Independent Republic of Cymru's best private investigator, curled at my feet.
And me, Stakis Theodorakis, propping up the melamine mantelpiece, owner of the chip shop downstairs and admirer of all things Mrs. P.
Oh, get away, you.
Ma'am, so tell us, what was Christmas like in your day?
Oh, well, now there's a story in it, Astrid. Christmas in Casnewydd was no small thing back in my day. Oh, I remember the pantos. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. And then there was none of this Black Friday sales and, "Ma'am, I want a flex box or I'm not going to school no more." No, none of that. Just good old-fashioned Tupperware and bray fentos. Devilled eggs, cockles in aspic.
Ooh, delicious.
Aye, Christmas specials on the teledu and all.
And what about you, Stakis?
Yes, in Thessaloniki we know how to celebrate Christmas too. Greek sweets, ouzo and tradition. But you know, people very ignorant about Greek festivals. They think all we do is sacrifice a goat in the mountains and then dance and sing as it screams.
Holy up and under. I can't believe people to think that.
Yes, at Christmas we never do that to a goat. We murder a pig instead.
Oh dear. Anyway, moving on. Come on, Astrid, your turn. What does Christmas mean to you? Hang on, don't tell me. We start on a lonely, quiet, cold night. The gas streetlight flickering with an auburn glow against the crisp white Casnewydd snow as she hobbles the cobbled back streets to the job centre. Inside, the poor and the needy queue up for their monthly checks, and they shakes their fists at the overworked civil servant, gathering their signatures. She stands and contemplates.
Hang on. Stop, ma'am.
What is it, Cariad?
Who's she? You can't talk about me to the listeners.
What, dear?
You were narrating just then, weren't you?
Me, dear?
You were, weren't you?
To anyone who's listening out there, please tell a scriptwriter to give me some better lines and not these bloody crap ones all the time.
Hey, that was an intentional fourth wall break too, wasn't it?
No, not a fourth wall break, Cariad. Look, I didn't mean it. Let's move on, shall we?
No, this is my show. Astrid Investigates, that's the title. I narrate, you and Stakis do the knob gags. Got it?
But I just want a bit more, Cariad. Just a bit more.
Only I'm allowed to talk to the listeners, ma'am. You know that.
Really? I thought I was going to get a bit more to do this Christmas special.
That's right, and me too. I know one a never-ending innuendo, innit? There's more to Stakis than Savoy and pineapple fritter. What is this show anyway? I no like.
It's right, Astrid. And then there's me and my malingering malapropellerisms. I'm a traditional man from the South Wales coal field, hewn out of granite and gospel hardship. Come on, Cariad, let's be more relevant.
Oh, all right. Fine. You were right. We've been lazy. Perhaps it's time we shook the format up a bit. It is Christmas after all. A time for self-reflection and redemption. Let's do better. Let's deal with the big subjects for a change. Politics, religion, inclusion and tolerance.
Aye, the environmental catastrophe, social media loneliness.
Yes, and the suffocation of language and culture in small nations around the world.
Yes, that's the kind of entertainment people want at Christmas, innit?
Hell yes, Cariad.
Innie.
Let's do it. The Astrid Investigates Christmas special. OK, ma'am, have you got that list from the BBC on things to include in a Christmas special?
Oh yes, here it is. It says, deviate from the norms, talk to the audience, borrow from Panto and call on all those characters we knows and loves from the previous season's episodes.
Hello? Astrid Price, private investigator.
Astrid, how the devil are you?
Peter Jennings, head of MI6, the man perpetually trying to get into my drawers, but the scriptwriters have eked out any development in our relationship till what was once charming now feels like a slightly moist sock.
Oh, the chastity belt of narrative suspense. Gotta love it, what? Anyway, I'm at the door. Can you let me in?
Certainly. Goodbye, Peter. Knock, knock. I wonder who that could be, ladies and gentlemen. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. I wonder who it could be. Creak.
It's me, Astrid. Peter Jennings. I just fucking told you it was me.
Goodness me. Peter Jennings, come on in. We are going on an adventure.
Spit spot.
Good. Oh, all the gang are here then?
Oh, wait a minute, love. What about you little computer assistant thingamy-jingamy? You know, the one what helps you solve them cases.
Oh, ma'am, do you mean the hyper-intelligent self-learning computer detective built for me by Peter and his boffins?
That's the one, Cariad.
How could I forget? Right, boys and girls, let's call my Gilbert Intelligence Robotic Investigator. After 3, I want you all to shout, "Hey, Giddy, let's get silly." You got that? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Giddy, let's get silly. Vroom, vroom, screech, smash, crash, bang, thud, chuck, 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 chuck.
Beep. Hello, Astrid. How may I help you today?
Oh, my dropout 22. Giddy, you've driven straight through the wall of my bedsit in my ultra-rare 2-seater Gilbert Invader Coupe in banana yellow. What am I going to do with you?
Beep. Don't worry, Astrid. We'll have it all repaired and fully serviced before the start of the next series. Don't you worry.
Phew, thank the TMO for that. Right, are we all ready to go on our Christmas adventure? Peter?
Present and correct, Astrid.
Ma'am?
Oh, Cariad, I'm all of a twither. I can't live in my pants. Let's do it.
Great. Starkis?
Raring to go, innit?
Thanks, Starkis. And finally, Giddy.
Beep. Would you like to send a text message to Brian?
Hilarious. Ma'am, would you like to answer that?
Oh, yes, please. Can I? Ready? No, Giri, I would not like to send a fucking text message to Brian.
Yay!
Did I do it right?
Oh, yeah, nice one, ma'am. You killed it.
Way to go, Mrs. P. You give him what for?
Barely a good riposte, old bean.
Right, enough of this panto stuff, guys. Focus. This is serious. We've got a lot to achieve in this episode.
Hey, Astrid, if we are attempting to analyse the zeitgeist of the early 21st century and our market-led fiscal policies as manifest in the Western observances of Christmas, it stands to reason that we visit all
Whoa,
of the...
whoa. Starkis, you know what's happening here, don't you?
Whoa.
The scriptwriters have written you a comic boring speech, but the problem is, it's actually boring.
Oh, no. They told me it was pseudo-poignant.
But Starkis, our audience is now fast asleep. Peter, can you help?
Certainly.
1, 2, 3.
Open up, it's special branch.
Bloody knows that was great, Peter.
Always works a charm.
Now, back to the plot. Hey, ma'am, what's that you were reading there?
What, this, dear? Oh, it's just an enormous dusty tome I found lying around. I've never noticed it before. It's called A Christmas Carol.
Of course. That's it. We are going to be visited by 3 ghosts. By the end, the listeners will be suitably uplifted, like you can only get from a good old Christmas story.
Excuse me, Astrid.
Yes, Peter?
Sorry to speak out of turn, but it's not going to be like that last scene in It's a Wonderful Life, is it? I don't think I could take it, you see. I can only stomach being that emotional once a year, and, well, last year the ambassador wanted to watch it a second time, and, well, I wept so hard I shat on his wife. Frightful business. We'd had clam chowder for supper.
Oh, can we please get back to the plot, Peter?
Sorry, my dear, as you wish. Oh, everybody, what's that noise?
I'm not sure. Whoa, what's happened? Guys, Ma'am, Stack is giddy. Where are you all? And what's that coming towards me?
Hello, Astrid. I am the spirit of Cymru Christmas past.
Holy shit, you were disgusting.
No, I'm not. I'm North Walian.
No, I mean your appearance.
Well, I'm just your usual common or garden gelatinous gog. Take my hand and come with me.
By the hand? You were just a round ball of slime, man. You've got no hands.
Of course I have. You've got to reach deep inside and root around to find it.
Really? Oh, all right. Anything that gets this Christmas special underway. Here goes. Oh, fee, slop, slop.
Oh, right there. Oh, does it feel like the end of a finger?
Ah, that's not a finger. No, stop. Enough. Squelch. You don't have hands at all, do you?
Oh, no, I don't. Sorry.
You were just a big fat lump of jizzy pus, aren't you? Aren't you? Holy spear tackle. Spirit, where are we?
Well, while you were distracted, I transported us to the first place on your journey.
Oh my, this is our front door of the house I lived in when I was a kid. Wow, Dad's treasured Gilburn in the drive.
Aye, the inspiration for a long association with the famous Welsh sports car.
His getaway Gilburn, we used to call it. Gave the cops a few run-ins with that, I can tell you. I never forget the collection of different number plates in the glove compartment. He was a clever crook, my dad.
Shall we go into the house, Astrid?
Spirit? What? You just walked straight through the wall.
Come on!
All right. Wow! I just walked straight through the wall too.
Here we are, in the hallway.
Just as it was.
Come on, through another wall and...
Whoa!
Oh, here we are, in the front room.
Why didn't you just use the door?
Not half as much fun, is it?
Hey, it's Christmas, look. There's the tree and all the trimmings, and there's Mum and Dad and me, aged 8. Can they see us, Spirit?
No, nor hear us neither. Let's listen in.
Now then, Astrid,
Yes, Dad?
this one's for you.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Wow! A watch! A real expensive watch. Brilliant, Dad. I love you.
Hang on there now in a minute, both of you. That's the watch what got nicked from Ratner's. I read about this in the paper.
Oh, it's got a stopwatch.
Can't even be bothered to buy your daughter a present, can you?
Oh, shut up, woman. That's what I do. I'm a thief. I got nothing else. It takes a lot of skill, I tell you.
I knows. And haven't I been thankful when we had nothing but a Christmas, David?
Hey, Mum. This have even got an altimeter on it have.
What you on about, Branwen? Look around you. It's all nicked, love. The whole of Christmas.
Everything? The turkey? The crackers?
I can even go diving to 30 metres.
Oh no, David. Not the mechanical reindeer on the roof.
Yup. Even your Christmas onesie.
No!
It's been a good year, it have. Now let's have another glass of someone else's brandy and be merry. It is the season to be selfish, after all.
Spirit, stop. No more. Why are you showing me this? I adored my dad. Spirit, where are we going now? Woof!
In the park. You're 9 years old.
Oh, I remember. Dad's about to explain the ways of the world.
Now, Astrid Bach, Let's have a little talk about life. The way I looks at it is dog eat dog love, and you gotta take your chances. Why is one bloke got money and another bloke haven't? It's unfair, innit? The bloke with a stash needs to watch his back, because if he don't, woof, his money's in the other bloke's pocket. Think of it like this. If you was an animal in a jungle with all lions and tigers and elephants and that, if you was hungry, you wouldn't be going round respecting others, would you? Because them others is going to eat you. Snap! Like that. See what I mean? Understand, little darling?
I got it, Dad.
That's my girl. Now, show me what you lifted from that sweet shop.
2 packets of Parma violets, a dozen fried eggs, and a foam shrimp.
Oh, not bad. Oh, but next time, forget the shrimp. I don't like 'em. Hang on. Why aren't you wearing that watch I give you? The posh one.
Oh, I took it off at the swimming pool, and someone must have stole it, Dad. Honest.
It's like I said. It's mean out there, and you gotta be mean back.
Spirit, why are you showing me this?
You need to remember.
What do you mean? Whoa! Oh, where are we now?
Astrid!
Listen, you're at home, aged 14, and Mam's calling. She has something important to say.
Come here, Astrid! Carry on!
Yes, Ma'am.
Sit down, Astrid. Your dad have written to us, he have, and it's important.
Oh, my Spirit, the letter. Dad never wrote to us until that moment.
Dear Branwen and Astrid. Well, the chickens have finally come to roost. We was on a big job. Diamonds and rubies would have seen us all right for the rest of our lives, all of us. Cut a long story short, coppers got a tip-off, didn't they? Now I'm on the run. I don't know when I'll see you again, if ever. Stay safe and well. Dad. Oh, David, I knew you'd let us down.
Spirit, I was devastated. Dad was gone. Before long, I walked out on Mam too. I didn't know it then, but I was full of self-hatred, and hatred for everyone else too. I lived on the streets and fleeced and pinched and thieved wherever I could. It's all a druggy haze now. I shacked up with every crazed junkie I could find. I was a wreck. I hit rock bottom.
And where was that, Astrid?
Can we go there?
Come on.
Whoa! Slow down!
Here we are, under the west stand of the Shirley Bassey Stadium, and there you are, unconscious, curled up to the water pipes to keep warm.
I remember this. It's Christmas Eve.
And something amazing is about to happen, isn't it?
Yes, Spirit. Yes, it is. I'm in a kind of a druggy half-sleep. But then I hear shouts, and then a whistle blows. Something in me calls me to investigate.
Ah, Astrid investigates. The possibility of redemption beckoning.
Suddenly, I'm there, half hidden, watching 30 people battle over an egg-shaped ball, and I am captivated. I say battle, but there's so much grace, such skill, such respect for the rules and each other, such connection between people in their passing, set pieces, the turnovers, the winning. They finish, and the teams shake hands and embrace. The pitch slowly empties, but I stay there alone for at least another hour, while I feel my destiny changing. I feel my soul start to repair itself. I pick up a stray ball. I turn it in my hands. My heart is beating wildly. Without really knowing why, I make a dent in the turf with my filthy Doc Martin and set the ball on its end. I step back, concentrate on the gap between the posts, and then kick. The ball sails over the crossbar. I am changed. I return home, to Mam, to myself, to tomorrow. I tell her everything, and she forgives me. And then I tell her I want to be a rugby player.
It's a true Christmas story, and that's only the beginning.
Where are we going now? Oh,
Here we are, quite a few years later, you've been summoned to the offices of the great Gatland Warren. Listen, he's speaking.
Astrid, thanks for dropping by. Well, I'm not the only person who's noted your phenomenal rise to prominence in the game. You're the talk of the nation. That try against England last week was just breathtaking.
Thanks. It was a team effort, though.
Yes. We always say that bollocks, but I know a top player when I see one, and I've noticed your leadership capacity.
My leadership what?
Capacity. Now, Ellen Jones-Wynne is retiring, and in a World Cup year, who better to replace him and lead Wales to glory than Astrid Price? You up for it, mate?
I'm delighted.
Congratulations. Here, Kitch.
Oof.
Great hens. That'll be the World Cup match-winning ball one day. Astrid Price. You are now captain of Wales. Wales.
Oh, Spirit. This is the ball I go on to win the World Cup with. Wow. I never thanked him properly for giving me that chance. He changed my life. You know, Spirit, where'd you go? Oh, alone.
No, you're not. Give us a squeeze, Astrid.
Oh, who said that?
Me, your match-winning rugby ball.
Holy sinbins. I never seen a talking rugby ball before.
Really? We're 10 a penny down Cardiff Market.
I think I need a drink. Wow, is this for real? How comes you can talk?
'Cause I'd be a pretty crap ghost of Cymru present if I couldn't.
Fair enough, I suppose. But you were a rugby ball? And you're a fucking cockney. Excuse me, ghost, where is this thick fog coming from?
Oh, that spirit fog helps you see things what you haven't seen, but are right under your nose, if you know what I mean.
Astrid, are you there? Carry on.
Ma'am, I can hear you, but I can't see nothing for this fog.
Where to are you? Oh, there you are. Right under that Victorian street lamp.
Oh, ma'am, I love you. Where's Starkis and Peter and Gary?
I hear, Astrid. Don't you worry.
What ho and a bally huzzah, posh swearing and all that.
Peter, thank goodness. And did you bring Gary with you?
Beep. Would you like to send an astral message to the spirit of Brian?
Oh, very metaphysical, Gary. Listen, everyone, may I introduce you to the World Cup winning rugby ball of Cymru Christmas present.
Hello.
Oh, wow, the fog's clearing. Where are we, Gary?
Beep. Come Velin Vach, a Victorian Christmas street scene.
Hey, look at there. Children playing with sticks and nails and broken glass.
Oh, yeah, the good old days.
Look, through the window of that tiny little miner's cottage.
Peter, can you brush aside the snow drifting down the corners of the quaint little window panes?
Certainly.
There we are.
Let's peer in. Whose house is this? Rugby ball of Cymru present?
It belongs to Bob Scratch and Sniff.
And who's that little boy on the crutches? He do look terrible sick, he do.
That's Tiny Tim Baker.
Tiny Tim Baker?
Yes, Tiny Tim Baker.
Hey, I heard this name before. Tim Baker?
He's one of the creators of Astrid Investigates, isn't he?
What? He's written himself into the story? The vain bastard.
Ooh, but he's not as conceited as that other one. You know, the one what gives himself all the parts to play.
Ooh, Danny Welly Willy Bums?
Yeah, that's the one. Show off.
OK, stop. This is ridiculous. I appreciate the writers have thrown the rule book out for this episode, but isn't this just too weird for words?
Or perhaps it's just profound, Astrid. Listen, Tiny Tim Baker's trying to say something.
Father!
Tim, what are you doing out of your cage? You know it's not safe out here, and your stumps are bleeding all over the carpet again.
Father, here's my list for Sean Corn.
Who's he talking about?
Sean Corn, Peter. That's Father Christmas in Welsh. It means Chimney Pot John.
Right, makes complete sense.
I want a new Flexbox 860, Father, and an even larger smartphone with a better camera so I can live my entire life through social media, riddled with targeted propaganda, interspersed with hyper-realistic gaming experiences which completely rob me of any capacity to make informed choices. You see, heavy social media use brings with it an increased risk of depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts, and I want it. Give it to me. Give me inadequacy about my life and appearance. That's living, man. Fuck authenticity. Everyone else in the world is having a better time than me. Turn me into a product. Judge me. Judge me. Judge me!
Whoa, 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 whoa. He's out of control. Spirit, what are you trying to show me? Oh, well, what's the boy saying now? He's gone mad.
Darknet trolls, normalising bad content, off-topic harassment, keyboard warrior, send.
Spirit, please, make this stop. That poor boy is becoming a zombie. Tell me what we can do to stop this.
My time is up. I must leave you to search for your own answers to these questions, Astrid. Please give us a kick.
Give you a kiss? But I don't know where you've been.
No, kick me. I must leave you now.
Oh, all right. Woof. There it goes, sailing into the fog.
Oh, who threw that? Bloody hooligan.
Shit. The rugby ball of Christmas Cymru present just hit someone emerging from the fog right now. Holy ankle tap. It's the Independent Republic of Cymru's First Minister, Dark Makeford.
You want to be careful, kicking balls into the fog willy-nilly like that.
Sorry. Tell me, Mr. Makeford, you were a clever man. Will Tiny Tim Baker, social media zombie, ever be normal again?
That is a matter for the people to decide, and they must decide.
Those children holding hands with you, who are they?
This little boy is ignorance. Beware of being like him, blind to consequence. This little girl is want, craving more. So, to sum up, this is my message to all of Wales. Don't let the fog of oblivion descend upon you.
My, this fog is really thick now. Can't see a thing.
Wait, it's clearing. Look, we're all back in my bed set above Starkis's chip shop, the Lion Cod.
That poor little boy.
Tell you what, all this time travel and big picture stuff is making me queasy.
You want I make you stiff drink, Mr. Jennings?
I don't want to stiff anything right now, unusually for me. Thank you, Stasi.
It's Stakis. My name is Stakis.
Right, sorry. Well, maybe a cup of tea?
No problem. 1 lump or 2?
Oddly for me, 2, please.
Tell you what, ma'am, there's some strange power in that old book of yours.
Well, according to this story, one of us is off to the future before long. Ooh, imagine that. Stackers, we'll know how it's all going to turn out. Then we'll have a bit of power and influence instead of just being parody sidekicks. No more stupid suggested wordplay.
Wordplay? You mean we're going to have sex, Bronwyn, in front of everyone?
No, you were thinking about foreplay, Starkis.
Foreplay? But there's 5 of us, if we include the robot.
Beep. Well, I'm very flattered to be considered to be part of a menage a cinq.
Hang on, listeners. Some of us are trying to raise the level of dialogue in this episode beyond smut, believe me. I'm forever being dragged down, I am. Come on with a story, man.
Hello, who is this?
Charles Dickens here. I'm very glad it's you.
How do you mean, it's me, Mr. Dickens?
Well, Scrooge was just a prototype, really. The actual story was always designed to re-emerge about once every generation. It kind of finds a special person and opens up these portals into the past and future and lets them through. This time it's you. You're going into the future, my dear.
You were extraordinary, Mr. Dickens.
Well, I am, or was. Oh, and of course I was born with 2 dicks.
2 dicks?
2 what? Who are you talking to, Astrid? Invite them round for a Christmas sherry, quick.
Ish, ma'am. Mr. Dickens, how are you talking to me from the past?
Oh, I've got an iPhone -13. Clever little future app. Discontinued in your era, sadly.
iPhone -13?
Yes, it's about the size of a small cupboard with a big horn on it. The screen's steam-powered, of course. Main problem is that the battery doesn't last very... Beep!
Oh, he's gone.
Who the dickens was that, Astrid?
Exactly. The man himself.
Here's your tea, Peter. And 1, 2 lumps.
Thanks, Stuart.
Stakis. My name is Stakis. There. Plop. Plop.
Gosh, did anyone just feel the earth move for a second then? Ooh, I'm not used to that happening when I'm vertical.
So, Astrid, you just spoke to Charles Dickens?
I did. And he says it's me that's off to the future. But he didn't say how.
Beep. I'm the how, Astrid.
You, Giddy, my in-car computer.
Beep. Surprised? I'm more than just a number cruncher. Now, if you'll all just get that car out of the hole in the wall.
Come on, everybody, let's push. Oof.
Ah!
There.
Beep. Now, jump aboard, Astrid.
Right, Giddy.
Astrid, wait!
Yes, Peter?
Look, I know it's against the rules of storytelling to introduce new themes late in the narrative, but it seems everything's up for grabs in this episode, so here, take this.
What's this?
It's a temporal transmitter that I've just remembered I had in my pocket. I got it on Fleabay. If you wear it, we'll be able to hear you in the future.
Thanks, Peter. Normally I'd make a smutty gag about my metal vaginal piercings interfering with the signal, but I'm aware that we're trying to raise the bar here. So, bye all. See you now in a minute.
Beep. Right, Astrid. Seatbelt on. Now, you might experience a short blackout as we break the time barrier.
A short what? Oh, what happened then?
You experienced a short blackout as we break the time barrier. We're here! The future!
But there's nothing. No buildings, no trees, no people. Just a girl with a red balloon. You stay in the car, Giddy, while I walk over to her. Click, creak, slam. Excuse me, little girl? Where is everyone? Did it get too hot? Was there a big war? An infectious disease?
No, everyone just cancelled each other.
Cancelled? What do you mean?
People began to exist more on hard drives than in real life. And then there was the big deletion. Command, backspace. Nobody wanted to exist after that. Oh, and it got hot too.
Okay, what about you? Why are you still here?
I don't know, do I? Ask him.
Who? Whoa, a man in overalls, sweeping up dust. Excuse me, where did you come from?
Oh, I've always been here, sweeping up after.
I didn't see you.
That's 'cause you wasn't looking.
Sweeping up after? I see. You cleaning up is a metaphor for humankind's destructive capacity.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm just Tom the caretaker. You need to ask the head coach questions like that.
The head coach? Where's he to then?
Where he's always been to, behind that door over there.
What door? Whoa, where did that come from?
He's always been there. You just never seen it.
Knock, knock.
Come in, Astrid.
Oh, my giddy aunt. He sounds just like Gatlin Warren.
No, it's God. He just thinks he's Gatlin Warren. Go on, open the door.
Creak.
Astrid, come in. Astrid Price, nice to see you again. I thought it would be you. In fact, I knew it would be you.
Don't tell me. You don't just coach rugby. You were also omniscient.
No, but I do know everything. Ha.
I thought you were just the head coach.
Not just the head coach. I'm also the maker as well.
So, who made you?
Don't go there. It'll fuck your head up.
I've come through the Charles Dickens Christmas Carol portal.
I know. I set you on a path when I gave you the captaincy. It was always meant to be you, Astrid. Welcome to the future. As you can see, it's pretty grim out here. I blame myself for giving mankind free will and self-determination. Everything is fine for a few millennia. Life slowly emerges from the mud, etc., etc. Then the whole project collapses, as you can see. This is the 5th time mankind has destroyed itself. I'm thinking about giving it just one more try, but this time maybe using a different base animal. Perhaps goat. Could be amusing. I've got my best brains working on a new primordial soup now. Then, I suppose I'll have to make a new fossil record. Boring.
Coach, are you saying I'm a part of the Mankind version 5 then?
Indeed.
And Tiny Tim Baker, does he have a happy ending?
I'm afraid it goes to hell in a handcart for all of version 5.
But why? How?
Every time the same thing, my dear. Greed, selfishness, and a lack of respect for others and the world.
The message of A Christmas Carol.
Yes, it never quite gets through.
So there's no hope then?
Already past the point of no return. About 20 minutes before you arrived, actually. Something about 2 lumps of sugar
What?
instead of 1.
Peter, I gotta go, Mr. Warren. Thank you so much for changing my life a second time.
You were welcome the first time. Hey, where are you going? It's too late to stop it.
Thank you, but I gotta try.
I knew she was going to say that.
Creak, slam. Giddy, take me back now.
Beep. Right you are. You might experience a short blackout as we break the time barrier.
A short what? Oh, What happened then?
You experienced a short blackout as we broke the time barrier. Ah, we're here. The present.
Mum, Peter, Starkis.
Hey, we heard everything, Astrid. I'm so sorry about the sugar lumps. I feel really bad.
No, Stavros, I should fall on my sword. If I'd known the second lump would herald the destruction of humanity, I'd have had a cup of Bovril instead. No, now, hang on now in a minute, boys. Don't cry over spilt tea now.
I suppose we can't go back to that moment and just give Peter one lump, not two.
Of course not. How could we do that, love?
Mrs. P, what are you talking about? We've been jumping through the ages all of the night, innit?
That's right. We can go back in time with a song.
Sorry?
A song. Everyone loves a good old knees up in Pantoland.
Oh, that's it, ma'am. You got it. Right. Pull down the song sheet, Peter.
Right you are. Hut.
OK, now, kiddies and grown-ups, can you read that?
Astrid, carry out. It's audio, love. They can't see nothing.
Oh, fuck it, right. OK, let's just give it beans. Ready? Come on, boys and girls, let's all join in. We're off to save little Tiny Tim.
From Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, we're taking a trip back in time, so hold on fast.
We're off to save the precious earth.
From stupidity, greed and want, we're going to change the course of things
And make it last.
Beep.
Cacao, cooey, fizz bang, zzzly, what's up?
Great Zeus is adenoids. We did it.
Bally heckled, Bean, we jolly well did it. We're back in time, 20 minutes.
Ooh, Astrid, now we gotta stop that extra lump of sugar going in Peter's tea. How are we gonna do that, love?
I don't know. Peter.
I don't know. Stackis?
I know, don't I, boys and girls? Here's your tea, Peter. 1 lamp or 2?
Just the 1 lump, please, Achilles.
Right you are. Here goes.
Plop. Right. Was that it? Did we do it? Did the earth move, ma'am?
Sorry, love, I got a headache. Wasn't paying attention.
Giddy, call up the Global Meteorological Report. Have we solved global warming?
Beep, goodness me. It looks as if we have.
Fantastic. And have we stopped social media turning people into zombies?
Beep, oh my. Yes, Tiny Tim Baker's reading the news on S4C right now.
What about politics?
Beep, totally cleaned up. Nobody's talking to anyone.
Brilliant. What about religion, Giddy?
Beep, too much of a political hot potato for this episode, Astrid, I'm afraid.
Well, a win's a win. Could this episode get any better?
Beep, yes.
Huh?
By making Peter Jennings' tea a little less sweet, we have retarded tooth decay by 24 hours.
Huzzah!
Oh, guys, come on. This has been a triumph, a Christmas special to remember. We've made listeners cry and reflect for sure, but we've also shown them that just by closing your eyes and wishing all the bad things away, we can all have the guilt-free Coca-Cola Cadbury Christmas we all deserve.
You mean you're not going to toss a half-crown out the window for a prize-winning turkey for Tiny Tim Baker?
No, Peter, let him walk and buy his own, the lazy fuck.
Yes, a Merry Christmas!
Oh, yeah, Merry Christmas!
Ah.
Oh, yippee! Beep! And a Happy New Year!
Yay!
If you've been affected by any of the issues raised in this episode, then you need to update your sense of humour. Go to boomtish.com and register for free. Dolly Clowen.